Hey guys, XENOMORPH here again. So I've started my next print, my big project this time. You've seen the XENOMORPH, the warrior. He was pretty big, but this one is huge. I mean, you're talking 2 foot tall. So, and I've done my first print, which I'm going to show you in a minute, and then I'll just keep you in the loop of what's going on. So, but first, before I start properly, please guys like and subscribe to my videos. The followers is really cool to have, and you could probably get some incentive yourselves to, you know, start a huge project on your 3D printers. So it can be a bit daunting if you're not sure on, you know, what you're doing at first, but it's there. You know, you do any questions, just ask. But with that in mind, yeah, guys, like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Let's have a look. The first print, he looks awesome. Well, she looks awesome. So look at the size of that. There's first one. That's the next piece. But this, I didn't think it was going to be this big, but it is huge, huge. I mean, if you look at Newt there, and then look at that, that's one section. She stands about about 8 inches tall. So that one section is 8 inches. So you think about the next piece that I'm printing off, this piece here. This is one of two. So that will fit to the back here, and then another piece will sit next to it. But and that's about the same length. So you're talking that again on the back. And then that is the body, the main body alone. So you're talking the tail on top of that, the head on top of that. So she's going to be bloody huge, and her legs are massive. The legs are nearly the height of this. So this is where a section of the leg will finish, pretty much. Maybe a bit lower, but that's one section of the leg. It's crazy. It really is. So yeah, she's a big lady. So, and guys, I can't wait. I really can't. But as you can see, beautifully printed. Can't grumble. I had a misprint the first time I tried it last night. I got 3 hours in, and the supports weren't holding on to the piece itself. So I thought, cut my losses and just, you know, start again. So because you don't want to, it looked all right. Looking at the print itself, it looked okay because it wasn't to that stage. But you could see that that some of them were missing off here, and I didn't want to take that risk. Also, the this piece here, you know, your raft, that piece there, that was pulling away from the printer, or the build plate. Sorry, I've just woke up. Sorry, guys. But yeah, that was pulling away from the build plate. That's also a no-no. When you get more experience, you can make that kind of judgment on whether or not, you know, to carry on. I've done it once or twice. I did it with one of the Ghostbusters I did, and it turned out all right. But when you get more experienced and you know what you're looking at, you can make that kind of judgment and decide whether to, you know, risk carrying on with the print. But you do have to be careful, because obviously your raft could fall off the build plate, and then it's going to fall into the vat, and then it'll carry on printing. It won't stop. It won't pick up on that. So it'll fall into the vat, and then it will carry on printing. And then what will happen is the piece that's fallen into the vat will actually get bonded to the FEP sheet. Then you could end up having problems. So just, yeah, be very careful. You might end up replacing your build plate, your FEP sheet. so you know you can end up ripping it. So you got to be careful. So, but anyway, I caught it, I stopped it, I started again. So, and I didn't lose that much resin either, to be fair. But yeah, the detail is phenomenal. Anybody recognise this bit? And no, I'm not being rude, but that was on Romulus, and I'm going to be printing that out at some point as well. So yeah, that was on Romulus. So for those of you who've seen it, if you've seen the part where the alien goes into its cocoon stage to, you know, become an adult, you see this, and this is where it comes out. So it's, yeah, okay, it's, you know, explicit in nature, but that's what they do. But yeah, it's really, really cool. So detailed. I mean, look at the detailing. So I'm going to follow suit of what I did with him. So the bone up here, the bone look, I'm going to follow that suit, and I'm going to do that down these parts here, which are also on NECA, by the way. So you know the NECA models, that coloration's also on these bits here. So that section will be that color. And then when I put the head on, underneath the crest, because the crest will be pretty big, that'll come to about here, maybe longer. No, I think that'll be longer. That'll come halfway down the body. But underneath the crest, you've got this look again, this ribbed look again. So that's going to be the same colour, that bone look. So, and I might even put a tinge of blue in this. So, but I'm not using the original base neither, because what was his name? Greedy 3D, I think his name is. He's done one, and he didn't use the base, and I can see why. The base is huge, guys. It's like 11 parts to put that base together. So, I mean, you think about how much resin that's going to use. So he used a chopping board, which I thought was a brilliant idea, so I'm going to do the same. And use a support rod, because you're going to need it, because she's going to be very top heavy. So you're going to need a support rod in here to obviously, like I say, support that weight. And then I've got Bishop as well, torn in half. So he's going to make his debut on the base. So, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether to, you know, invest in building some of the floor plates, the floor panels, and get them set down, and do that. I'm not entirely sure. I'm a bit. We'll see what happens anyway. But yeah, it's going to look nice. So I'll keep you updated anyway, guys. So when the next piece is done, I mean, it's only just getting put onto the memory stick at the moment, which is up there. So that's being put onto the memory stick at the moment. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Alright guys, I shall speak to you soon. And next time I'm on, I'll have another piece. Alright guys, have a good one. Take care now. Bye bye.